Hello, peoples. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Hold on. Let me get my oh, my libations, even though this is water. Mm. Mm. I don't understand people who say they don't like water. Like, what? Like we're adults. How do you not like water? Okay, so I gotta, hey Michaela, gotta do my wig. Look at that. Look at, ooh. So I have my first digital date tonight at 5:30. It's 2:30 something, 2:45. And 2:50. Oh shizzle. Okay, yeah, so I've gotta get ready, and I was like, let's just go live instead of trying to shoot a get ready with me chit chat video. Let's just get ready live, loud, and in color. Okay, so my wig is looking a mess, but I installed it myself. I've actually gotten really good at doing it lately because during quarantine, because I was like, I don't want to pay people to put glue on my head and use a blow dryer. Like, I mean, the girl who's installed my wig before, she does a really good job, but it costs money. So I learned how to cornrow. And well, I don't know if I'm that good at it, but like I found a way to do it that is super easy. Like, cause I find like if you do this, like your arms, like even when he's doing that right now, like my arms are already tired, can't be bothered. So what I do is braid it in a circle, so it winds up, and then there's one tail hanging down. Anyway, so I braid like this, and it's way more comfortable, and then I go to the side, and then in the back, which is always a mess, but it kind of works, and then again, all throughout, and so it's flat, and it looks good underneath. Anyway, yeah, so I've been trying to learn how to do my own install. I'm going to fix all of this. It's not going to look all, whatever. I'm kind of nervous about the date. I don't know. It's because, like, look at my background. Like, I think I'm going to just have the date right here. Oh, and it's a blind date. Can't forget that. So, okay. Have any of you guys been on a blind date before? I've never been on a blind date. Never. I've been like catfished and stuff like that. Like that was not what I was expecting. Yeah, see, I'm very nervous right now. I don't even know, like. Oh my gosh, that's why I need to drink some more water. Maybe I need to splash water on my face, like, because I'm feeling hot. Okay, so this is through a matchmaking service, right? I'm sure the guy's nervous too. I swear, it's like this could either be the one, or it could be like, thank you, next. Like, every person you meet, every day you go on, it's like, it's either you're going to marry them or not marry, whatever, be with them forever, or you're going to block them. There's no in between. Because I've noticed that, like, it's like my blow dryer. Isn't it cute? Like, I bought this on Amazon, not the blow dryer. The blow dryer I've had for years, but I was like, I want some funk. I want some gaudiness, some bedazzlement in my blow drying life. And so I got these stickers and just taped them on. It is hot. I think I'm gonna have to change. Okay, well, there's only one person here. I'm not gonna change it for y'all, but I'm gonna have to throw something else on because I'm like, My kimono is just, oh, hold on. Okay, you guys can't see me, right? Good. Okay. Okay, wardrobe change. Quick wardrobe change. I don't know why it's so hot today. Oh, yeah. Okay. 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 Much better, much better, much better. Much better. So I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous. Anyway, how I do this is like section by section. So let's just put like a little bit of hairspray. Y'all remember what's her name? Got to be Gorilla Glue girl. Didn't she get like cancer or something? Or they found like a something. Okay. And then you need like the comb. And I press it down. Press it down. And blow dry. So I have learned a lot about installing this year or last year or whatever since the pandemic. And the secret is it takes a long time, you know? Like a good install should take you like 2 hours. At least that's how long it takes me. Like when you really have to take your time and do it right. No, they said that she was gonna go get like butt surgery or something. And then during that consultation or something, they had found I don't know, some kind of tumor. You gotta look that one up. That was recent, like a couple days ago I saw that. I'm talking about Gorilla Glue girl. Yeah, like she had, I don't know, was it like breast cancer or something? And she wouldn't have known if she hadn't um well they caught it early or something like that. And she wouldn't have known if she didn't go get that consultation for, I don't know, maybe it was breast implant or something. I don't know. But that's crazy. So it's crazy. Anyway, oh my God. Okay, so I decided to try matchmaking because dating apps really suck. They suck in America, they suck in China, they suck everywhere. I really think that the only way people who like actually meet viable partners on dating apps, like they are the exception for sure. Like I swear, I do not think they are the rule. I think they are the total exception. You know, tell me, do you know anyone who's actually met through a dating app? Well, no, that's probably not true, but like at least for me, everyone that I know that's a couple, they met the old-fashioned way, you know, through mutual friends or through interests or something like that. But for me, I've always had to use apps. I'm like, dang, I don't have any friends who can introduce me to anybody. They're like, no, you're too picky. I'm like, you know, or they'll say like, oh no, all of our friends are broke. Because it's no secret that like I want a wealthy man. And I don't think there's like You gotta apologize for that. You know? Because I just shared on my Instagram, because I was watching my favorite movie, Hello Dolly. And she was talking about she wants to marry him and spend his money, not just spend it, but like invest his money. And I was like, see, that's how I feel too. And she said, like, money is like manure that is on, it ain't worth shit unless it's spread around, encouraging other things to grow. And I'm like, that's how I see it too, you know? And y'all know I ain't gonna become a billionaire anytime soon. So I need to have a man who's kind of already there, you know? That makes sense, right? And I feel like everyone wants to make someone feel like women, or not women, but like, yeah, women who have this type of mindset. Like, people always kind of make me feel like it's immoral to feel that way or to want someone who has money, you know? But Marilyn Monroe, she said it best, okay? And Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Have y'all seen that movie? That's the movie where she sings Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Anyway, she plays Lorelei Lee, who, and it's two of them. So it's Lorelei Lee and it's Dorothy Shaw, her best friend. And they're both like go-go dancers or something like that. And Lorelai is all about where the money resides. She don't care about nothing. She wants money. She wants a rich man. And Dorothy is all about love and blah blah blah. Like, you know, we can live in squalor for as long as our love will keep us alive. Anyway, so she's dating this rich, like, oh, I'm getting a phone call. Leave me alone. Okay. The spam call, you know. What happened? Fuck me. Am I still here? Okay. Ugh. Let's see. I do not want anyone calling me. It's like spam calls and it just interrupted the whole live and my train of thought and everything. Okay, I'm gonna text him and say, please stop calling. Anyway, whatever. So Lorelei Lee, she's with this like heir, you know, this old money young man who loves him some her, gives her whatever she wants, spoils her. But his father doesn't like her because she's a gold digger and pretty much refuses their relationship. And he's all twinkle eyed for her. And anyway, at the end of the movie, it's really funny. The father says to her, so you're going to tell me that you're not just marrying my son for his money? And she goes, of course not. I'm going to marry him for your money. And then she's like, wait, let me explain. She says, don't. I feel exactly the same. I feel like you have something for yourself. You should be able to ask for someone. Thank you. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? And then she says, don't you know this? I'm telling you, this is like the quote. I'm like, they just sent me an email about like putting a graduation quote for like the virtual ceremony. And I think I'm going to put this quote. It said, don't you know that a man being rich is like a girl being pretty? You might not marry a girl just because she's pretty, but my God, doesn't it help? And I say this, like, I am not going to marry, I'm not going to marry a girl just because she's pretty, but I'm going to marry a pretty girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to marry a man just because he's rich, but I'm going to marry rich. That's just how I feel. That's like where the money resides. Okay. Like, we live in a capitalist society. What do you mean? I mean, like, yeah, of course there has to be other qualities, but that's what I'm trying to like get into the NBA low key. Like, I'm like the NBA. They were just like me and my dad, we watch a lot of basketball. He's a basketball fanatic. And he always talks about like the salary, right? And I mean, you can imagine like those basketball salaries. They make like 30 million a year, or they'll sign a 5-year contract worth like 100 and something million. And then on top of that, they have all their little endorsements. Essentially, they're like, I mean, these are the superstars, though. You know, Kevin Durant and um, James Harden, these type of people. But still, even like the worst paid NBA player is a millionaire. You know what I mean? You know what's crazy? The highest, no, yeah, the highest salary for the WNBA is 200 and something thousand, right, per year. The lowest salary in the NBA is 900,000. I'm like, damn. Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you be? Maybe you join the WNBA so you can meet someone in the NBA. These real estate agents, okay, like they are relentless. Relentless. I'm not buying a house. I just looked it up on Zillow and put my email in because I don't know. Because I'm trying to manifest, but no, I don't I don't have any money. I'm over here on YouTube talking about why I want to have a rich man. Why are you still calling me for the last 3 weeks? 3 weeks this person has been calling me and texting me like, hey, we just want to make sure, like, and if to ask any questions. And I'm like, let me just ignore it. Let me just keep ignoring it. Don't y'all see a pattern here? I'm not answering. Anyway, okay, so I think, like, see, there's no lifteration and this dancery. Yeah, but back to what I was saying with the whole NBA thing. I'm like, okay, I need to be hanging around the ballers, shot callers. I'm like, Miss, and this is no shade to her, but if people like Vanessa Bryant can bag a NBA player, and that's no shade. She's a fabulous woman. Rest in peace, Kobe. But I'm just saying, like, she was just a regular girl. Does she work? No, she's a homemaker. But I ain't popping out nobody's kids. That's the only problem with me. I don't want children, and I need to find like a rich man who doesn't want children. Like, but I think that's okay. I had a friend in China. He was from Israel, or is from Israel. And he and I used to talk about dating all the time. And he was like, I want a Chinese and or Japanese. So he was like an Asian girl, like a Chinese or Japanese girl who is a vegan. Oh, well, vegetarian, preferably vegan, that is willing to convert to Judaism. Those are his standards. And he was like, you know, like, what? That's what I want. And I was like, you know what? And that's what you want, period. Period. That's what you want. That's what you want. And I think he kind of, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a couple years. But like he might have gotten lucky and found him, you know, his princess. You know, maybe that happened. And I'm like, if he can have those type of criteria, why can't I have someone who's, you know, in the 7 figures, 7, 8 figures, you know? Why not? Why not? And for me, like, I really believe that I would double his income his net worth for sure. Like, hey, he has the capital. I have the ideas, and he has the business acumen, and we could be a great team. You know, do y'all know anybody for me? Okay, I'm educated. I think, kind of. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, I'm not quitting school. That whole tangent I went on yesterday or the other day, I'm not quitting. I'm just gonna get through the 2 months and call it a day. And I just got an email from my professor. He was asking us if we want to keep the class asynchronous. I'm like, why are you even asking us? Why waste an email? You know we don't want to freaking go to no class. What? So he made like a poll and everything. It's like, duh, everyone's gonna say like asynchronous. You know? Nobody wants to go to class. I don't. I ain't trying to see you on the Zoom. Okay, how does... Okay, let me... I have a problem with, like, the baby hair thing. You know, like... I don't get it. I think a little bit is fine, but when you're over here, like... I don't know. Like, even this, I feel like is too much. So I'm gonna, like, pull out some... Okay. What do you see yourself doing after the last 2 months traveling? What about career-wise? Are you still trying to figure out which one to do? That? Yes, I'm still trying to figure it out. It is like a never-ending journey of, like, trying to find yourself. Like, I came to the realization today that I'm fucking lazy. Like, I said to my friend, harmfully lazy, to my own detriment. So today I took, like, a webinar for, like, YouTube influencer stuff, which I think I do want to pay for it, honestly. I don't know, because I need something drastic, some kind of, like, fire under the ASS, because with my whole influencer stuff, like, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I want someone to just tell me what to do, and I just do it instead of, like, trying to figure it out myself. And I mean, it's like $500, but, like, after graduation, I don't mind paying that. Like, it's $500 for knowledge that I probably need, because I'm not really good with doing my own research in terms of, like, teaching myself stuff. I'm really bad at that. I would much rather have something that's, like, organized. See, I can't do baby hairs. Forget it. That looks stupid. Oh yeah. So for that's my plan A, is to, like, take that little course and really just focus on my influencer career. Plan A after graduation. I feel like I'm not gonna try to do it right now because I'm overwhelmed as it is with my with school. I really want school to just be over so I can just focus on what I find to be important. And, like, if I want to be an influencer, I need to just do it full time, even though I'm not getting paid yet. I kind of have to, like, manifest it, fake it till you make it. Because I'm like, how am I expecting to be an influencer and I don't post anything? I don't get out of bed. Like, that's kind of what I realized today, that, like, it hit me. I mean, I've known this, that it's, we look at, like, influencers with rose colored glasses, like, oh my gosh, they live the life, yada, yada, yada. The highlight reel, but it's like, whoa, there's a lot of flipping behind the scenes, It's a lot of work. It is not just live and get paid to live. It's not at all. It is totally a full-time, if not past full-time job. Your job is to be yourself, but it's still a job. Like, I really think that I hate the 40-hour work week and all that stuff, but being an influencer might be like 60, 80 hours. You have to constantly be in production. And I've watched some videos by people who are, like, oh my god, sorry, I'm picking my nose. Like, for instance, you guys know Patricia Bright? She's like I think she's English. Yeah, she's English. She's been on YouTube and all the stuffs forever. She has a platform called, like, The Break something. And she kind of goes into detail about, like, what it's been like being an influencer for the last 10 years and how much, like, money she's actually invested into it, from her equipment to, like, hiring agents and whatever. It's fair. So you gotta run the basic bitches. Right? Well, I mean, honestly, I'm a firm believer, like, the internet is such a, like, big place, like, I'm not really competitive, and that's probably one of my issues. I don't feel the need to. I think there's enough for everybody. Like I don't know. I just want to do my own thing and eh. But yeah, it's a lot of work. And I'm seeing that now. I'm like, wow, you realize, girl, you don't get out of bed. When you're on Instagram, you're looking at other people's content. You barely post your own stuff. You just, and that will all have to change, you know? Like I downloaded because I've been just taking all these little free webinars that the girls have. And someone posted like a content calendar, an Instagram story content calendar, right? Something like that. Where did I put it? I think I put it on my desktop. Hold on, files. And is it this? Instagram famous. Nope, that's another one. Oh, I need to put that. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm like all over the place. My bad. Let me do this. Drop to myself. What was it? What happened? Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. But it was like showing, okay, how to post every day, like how many times you have to. 8 o'clock, post this. 10 o'clock, post that. 12, like 2-hour intervals of how to post and what to post and, you know, which words to use and all the blah, blah, blahs and the do. It's a lot. What influencer sector would you like to explore? Travel, fashion, beauty, etc. I want to do luxury travel on a budget, you know, I want to teach people how to like live that kind of lifestyle, but for people who can't necessarily afford the first class, how to get first class without being first class, something like that. And then I also want to have like the vintage style. That's the two niches and converge those two. Beauty, I'm not really big on beauty stuff like makeup and whatnot. I mean, I do my own makeup, but I do the same thing every time. Like I never change it. And every time I do change it, I'm like, hey, I don't like this. I'd rather just do my Ruby Woo. That's all I do is Ruby Woo and matte concealer. So I don't think I can do beauty. But yeah, I like something like luxury travel for not for broke bitches. No. I don't know. How to travel the world like an influencer or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so I figured like my plan A is to just focus on my influencer career. And the thing is I need capital for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, if I had I'm trying to find a part-time job, a part-time gig, actually. Part-time remote. So I can just have a little bit of money coming in, you know. Because right now, all the money that I had saved and money I got from my student loans, it's all going out. Nothing's coming in. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And everyone wants to perpetuate like perfection and some people just are so dry. And I'm like, why can't I just be myself and make money doing it? I see so many people making money on a damn gram, okay, on the tick and the talk. Okay, on the YouTube. Okay. I was making a little bit of money on my other channel before I got hawked, before I got by the Russians. It was either Russians or flipping Irish people because like it said, oh, something from Dublin, but the link that I clicked on was like .ru. So whatever. But I was making like at peak $50 a month. And I feel like, yo, that number would have just kept growing, you know? $50 a month. It went from like being cents, like 2 cents every time and I wouldn't even look at the AdSense account. You know, I'd be like, what? 2 pennies in there? Okay, whatever. But now, well, not now, but like at the peak of my past channel, I think peaked at like maybe 80 something dollars in 1 month, something like that, you know? And yeah, so I can imagine, and I was only getting like 100 views on average, like per video. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what do these numbers look like for people who get tons of views? Like, but like I said, there's still a lot of work, with the editing, and it's just constant, constant. You have to engage, and you have to blah blah blah. Like it's not just, oh, you just post randomly and then you make money. It's like, no, you gotta do what your audience want. You gotta work on your niche. It's a brand. It's a lot, and I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I do my hair. Okay. See, the girls with the tutorials, I don't know how they do it. So yes, so I'm using this video is sponsored by Conair. Yes, click the link in the description because I make like 5%, 10%. So yeah, do use my link. I'm kidding. Y'all know I ain't got no links. I ain't nobody's partner. I ain't got no sponsorships. You know that. But we will, we're going to fake it till we make it. So you can buy this at Walgreens. And I mean, these things are the best. They take like 90 seconds to heat up, even though I always heat them up a lot longer. And yeah, they're awesome. If you want to have like vintage hair, it's so easy, I promise you. Okay, so then they have these like little things. Okay, let me like sort them out real quick. Okay. Yeah, y'all know I ain't got no sponsors, but one day. Do you guys, I haven't listened to their podcast in so long. An influencer that I look up to, not an influencer, but like they're kind of like the pioneers of YouTube. Like, do you guys watch, right? Some of those people have no flavor. They're bathed with their valley girl. I swear, I know. Like, who's that influencer? Her name was like Carly something. And I'm like, y'all made her famous. How? Why? Like, I'm not trying to talk shit, but I am going to talk shit. I don't even care. Yeah, basic. Okay. Bazikinya. I don't get it. Like, y'all, this is who y'all, okay. Okay, Gen Z. All right. Like 30 something million followers on TikTok, this type of stuff, like every platform. I'm Carly something, and not Kylie Jenner. That's a whole nother story. But no, who I was talking about, like the influencers that I love, and I don't think they would even categorize themselves as influencer, because I feel like there's kind of not a stigma, but there's an image that you think of when you hear the word influencer, right? You wouldn't think of like, I don't know, like Logan Paul. You wouldn't think of them as an influencer, but they are. Like, that's what they do. They're just them for a living. And the people I'm talking about is John and Hank Green. Do you know who I'm talking about? Have you ever heard of them? They have the show Vlog Brothers on YouTube, but they're old. They're like in their 40s. They're middle-aged. And but I love them. They have a podcast. They also like started Crash Course. Like and all this like educational content. Like, they have so much more than just Crash Course. Like, they've really made differences in the world, like affected the world positively. He also started VidCon. Like, yo, they are freaking influent in my book. Like, those are the people who I admire, like in terms of how they started uploading videos on YouTube as regular ass people. John Green, the older brother, he was a like successful or semi-successful author. I don't think he was an author at the time, actually, because I know they started YouTube in like 2007 or something, and they were some of the first people to upload regularly to YouTube. But I'm not sure if his books were out then, so he might have just been like a regular. But they started their channel I feel like they had done some kind of random gimmicky thing. Um, but what had happened was like they were never really close to each other. You know, they're brothers, but like they weren't ever close. And then somehow they just were like, oh, you know what? Why don't we just upload a video to each other every day or every other day or a certain day? So they started uploading random videos to each other on YouTube, and they would address each other, but you know, it's public, but they would be like, hey, John, it's Tuesday. Hey, Hank, it's Friday. Like, this is what I'm uploading. And it just stuck for years and it became like really successful. And from that, they ended up doing all this other stuff, you know? They're both like very successful authors. They do that whole educational content where they just believe like education should be free for everyone, always, forever. And I'm like, that's kind of how I see my influencer stuff. Like, I don't think I want to do that for my whole life, or that's like one thing that I do. I want to do a million other things. Just like I was saying on Hello Dolly, I posted this on my Instagram. She said money is like manure. It's not. There's no use for it unless it's being spread around, encouraging other things to grow. Because I'm like, that's how I feel. I want to start making money so I can start changing the world. Okay, change the world. Save the cheerleader. You know what that's from? That's from Heroes. Remember that show? Save the cheerleader, save the world. Okay, how many am I going to put here? Hold on. I think I'm going to put 2. I'm going to put 2. So, oh yeah, this was supposed to be a tutorial. So I put the 4 small ones on the top, 2 medium ones on the side. And I don't use any products. No. Okay, let's get this rolled up. It doesn't have to be perfect, because you can always fix it after. Okay. Yeah, so and then Michaela asked about like traveling. So I really wanted to like travel to Brazil, right? I still do. Like that's been on my list for flipping years. Like since 2011, Brazil has been on my, and I'm always like, okay, this year I'm gonna go. Doesn't happen. This year I'm gonna go. But you know, everything happens in like divine timing, so it's all good. But one of my best friends lives out there. Not lives out there, but is from there. And she lives in Sao Paulo. And we met in Beijing, and she's also a lawyer. Shout out to you, Isabella. I was thinking of like during quarantine, if things weren't so bad in America and in Brazil, that I was just gonna like go there right now and finish all my schooling out there. But it's bad. So I was like, oh, maybe I can go in June. And Isabella was like, girl, it's bad out here. Like it is. She's like, it is the ghetto out here. You cannot come out here. Like it is the ghetto. You gotta wait until the pandemic is over, because it is nothing but hood rat shit out here. Like they went on that I talked to her just the other day, and she said like recently they had to do another lockdown, like a full-on lockdown. Everything closed, only essential of the essential allowed. She said they ran out of hospital room or something like that. Like they maxed out their hospitals. And she's like, do not come here. so that's that with Brazil, you know. Oh, I want to vent real quick about my trifling ass brother. So he's trifling. I have 2 brothers, just so you guys know, 2 older brothers. And they're both trifling. Like, y'all can keep them. Take them back. Brother for Sale. Do you remember that from Mary Kate and Ashley? They used to have a song, Brother for Sale. Sell them both. I don't want them. I'll take the money and run. Thank you. But anyway, so he's engaged. He was married to some freaking lunatic. I knew she was crazy when I first met her. I only met her one time on one occasion. And I said, that girl's crazy. She's crazy. She's totally off. I'll tell you that story after I tell you why I think he's trifling. Oh no, not why I think he's trifling. Why he is trifling. So he's getting married in September to a girl who looks just like the ex-wife. I mean, it's okay to have a type. Like, I call it pulling a Reggie Bush. That's what I call it. I've coined that phrase. Please, I want my props, because remember when Reggie Bush and Kim Kardashian broke up, and he got a girl who looks just like her. I'm like, it's called pulling a Reggie Bush, when your ex looks like your next looks like your ex, and all that stuff. So pulling a Reggie Bush. Anyway, so I remember we met her last year, and we were having dinner or lunch or something with my mom, his dad, and we were waiting for him to come with the girlfriend. And when they walked through the door, my mom and I look at each other and go, and my mom goes, he has a type, I see. And I was like, we thought the same thing at the same time. We were like, oh, okay, she looks very familiar. Like, I mean, how? Okay. So here's how he's trifling. Or here's one of the reasons why he's trifling. So he works in the only good thing about him is that I have my niece. My niece is she's so sweet, she's so cute, she's so smart, she's so everything. Anyway, so he is getting engaged, getting married, and he went to a whole generic version. But we like her. The first one was crazy, but this one, she's nice, I guess. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think she's crazy. She's nice. We like her. But so he lives in Sacramento, and he works doing like IT, something like that, computer, don't she? I have no idea. I don't know. We really don't have a relationship. I don't have a relationship with either of my brothers. But anyway, so I just I saw his stories on Instagram, and he's in the Dominican Republic. And the reason why this rant is coming full circle, because I had a point. My point was, he does my pet peeve travel. Okay, I'm going to describe what my pet peeve traveling is. Why go somewhere if you're just going to stay on a resort and you're just going to eat burgers and fries and steak? Why don't you just stay home? I'm going to say this because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, he just travels, and all of his travels look exactly the same. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he went to Mexico last year. All you see is him on the beach, and then eating a burger, or on the resort, like in the hotel by the pool. And I'm like, why go there then? You know what I mean? Like, there's no cultural element. Like, he doesn't fucking think about that type of shit. It's just beach, resort, burgers. I would have stayed home, save my money. We live in California. Just go to Los Angeles or something like that. Or I don't know. Like, pet peeve traveling. So I see his Instagram stories. He's in the Dominican Republic. Let's guess, what is he doing? He's at the resort eating a fucking burger. Like, that's it. And I'm like, ugh. Because I don't know. When I travel, I want to like see stuff that's distinct. You know, like not have a generic. There's that word, generic experience, where it's just like, you know, you don't have any kind of like, you don't know anything about the people or the culture. You don't do anything local. Everything is just on the resort, ordering fucking margaritas and eating burgers. It's like, why not just stay home? Okay. What y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Okay. I would have just stayed home. I got into an argument with someone yesterday. It wasn't an argument, but it was like a debate. Because he was like, oh, I was saying, oh, because I went to dinner yesterday with some law school kids and my friend, Corinne, who I met in China, who lives out here. Been out here for like 5 years. And so we are Alameda County. We went to Oakland they have recently, oh no, like literally the day before, announced that you can have indoor dining to certain capacity. You know how things are. We're in a pandemic, and so it was like this big table with stools. Now, I don't know about you, but I need some back support. I don't like sitting on stools. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but like, yeah. So I said, oh, um, if you, this, I was just giving him some travel tea, not him, but the table, the six of us. I was saying, oh, do you know, like, if you go to an airline and tell them you got a sciatica, you got sciatica, you or got a sciatica. I don't really know what that means. They might book. They might bump you to first class. Like you can get that. Like that's a travel hack. Hint, hint, whisper. And he was like, why would I want to do that? Why can't I just like book a first class ticket? I'm like, because first class has first class prices when you can just like get upgraded because of a sciatica. You know, you got a sciatica. Like, oh my God, my back. I can't. So they might bump if they got room and everything like that. Yeah, they might do that. It's a hack, just so you know. Take it or leave it. And he was like, well, no, honey, I only book first class, darling. I was like, well, then you're fucking stupid, because why would you want to pay triple? I don't understand. I mean, I'm telling y'all, you guys know I have been places and I've been on planes. I've been on airlines. I've been on every airline out there. Okay. I've been on Qatar. I've been on Emirates. I've been on Air Japan, Air China, Air Korea. Okay. Copa Airlines, Air Mexico. I've been on all of them. Delta, American Air, United, all of them motherfuckers. I've been on them. Okay. And every time I have walked past the pathetic first class, I'm like, you guys paid triple to sit in a lazy boy. Who cares? I would go to another country on a mule, on the back of a mule if I could. I don't even care. Like I don't know. I don't need comfort. I don't. For me, it's just temporary. Like I'm gonna just drink some wine and fall asleep anyway. Like in these conditions, I put my socks on, okay, because I'm always prepared. But I'm like, I don't even care if my bank account was like out of this world. The whole concept of first class planes, unless you're like doing a private jet. Well, no, if it's a private jet, then it's a private jet. But I have never seen, like, you know how they show those movies with like the big, you know, some airlines might do that, but not for like quadruple the price, like a $10,000 ticket one way. I could go around the world for that. Please. Please, my people came to this country, well, not came, were brought to this country on slave ships. You think I give a fuck about first class? I don't. Not for the money. I don't think it's an even trade, is what I'm saying. Like, so anyway, he was saying, oh yeah, why don't I just get first class? I was like, well, if you're gonna waste your, like, what do they call it? Like an inflated price to sit in a lazy boy, then okay, you know, it's not like United has like champagne service. Are you kidding me? You still get the same plastic cups that we're getting in economy. No one cares, okay? Unless, like I said, unless you take one of those really, really nice elite airlines, which you're probably not, you know, but if you like do a first class ticket on United or something like that, why? Just so you can get on the plane first? And so we were talking about that, or arguing or going back and forth. And then I said, like, I'm trying to build generational wealth. Okay. You're not. You just trying to flaunt and flex and act like you somebody because you got that priority seating. Oh, first seating first class. Now, who cares? No. Rip off. If you like to get gypped, then fine. By all means. I'm just trying to help you out. So I try to find you a way where you can upgrade for free with the sciatica. Hey, I got a sciatica, whatever that means. I don't even know how to spell that. And they might bump you up. If you don't want to do it, fine. If you want to pay $10,000 to go to the same place as me, I'll be in the back, and I can spend my money, my $10,000, doing something else. All that money for a little extra room, first class leg room, and fancy little nuts. Thank you. Like for some for some fancy nuts. Capitalism has really messed with your head, sis. I was like, capitalism really has, because no. I promise you, I have never, maybe on Emirates, that's it, gone past the first class where it didn't look like anything more than just a bigger chair and like a bigger screen TV. Like, who cares? I mean, like I told you, I saved the coins, all that money for Lex. I'm telling you, it's dumb. I can't be bothered. I don't know. Fine. That's all on you. So now we can try to do some makeup. I don't know. This is Mison's makeup. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. Makeup really overwhelms me, and yeah, I have enough of it. I don't understand how like people buy hella makeup. I mean, I guess if you love it, that's fine. But like having drawers and drawers full of it, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest makeup person. I have what works for me, and then that's it. And I stock up on it, like my Ruby Woo. Like I have like 4 or 5 of those, but I use that religiously. And that's it. And then I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills thing for your eyebrows. Okay, so the mirror is over here. So if you see me doing this, it's because I'm in the mirror. Oh, I can move the mirror. Who would have thought I can move things? Oh my gosh, let's adjust. You should see what I'm looking at. A mess. Hold on, can you guys see? A mess. Look, the mess. The mess. Oh, I have an important question. I don't know. We'll wait. Are you done? Are you done? What's his name? Mbaku. I like him. Winston Duke. I like him. He can have some. He is very, especially when he wears like those sweaters. He's British, you know. He wears the sweaters. No, they don't call him sweater. A jumper. He wears a jumper. Anyway, what is your guys' opinion on OnlyFans? I'm just gonna ask that. I'm gonna just ask that and see what you guys respond, and then I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking. So someone tell me, what do you guys think about OnlyFans, right? And people having their OnlyFans, because I'm thinking of getting one. Hear me out. So I'm thinking of getting an OnlyFans and doing photo shoots in lingerie, like vintage quality, nice lingerie, and it's just photos, tasteful. My cousin was like, "Oh no, you can't do that. What if?" And my other cousin was like, "Girl, yeah, you. Why not? Yes, do. Thank you. That's all I needed." I'm like, why not? I mean, I got this like lingerie subscription. Look at the boxes and stuff it comes in. So pretty. Look at that. And I'm going to reach out to them and be like, hey, I'm an influencer. Hi, I'm an influencer. Can I have like a discount, or can I have stuff for free or something? Whatever the influencers do. And they send me a new lingerie every month. I'm like, maybe I should just, because I love lingerie. Like, at least in the last like year, I'm like, oh girls, that's one thing. Gotta step up our panties. We can't be having no. We can't be doing the Target panties anymore. I mean, nothing wrong with Target, because I'm no stranger to Hanes, but I kind of threw all those out or gave all those away, donated it all, because I'm like, no, I want to feel like royalty underneath always. Not that whole do it for your man. No, do it for you every day. Special occasion. No, every day. Always. Panty game, bra game, and they got to match. We're doing that in 2021. We're not doing the what is it, cartoon character panties anymore, but that's okay if you do that, if that's your thing. I'm not judging. Yes, it's loud. Always loud. What time is it? Okay. So it's 4 o'clock. Date is at 5:30. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing the OnlyFans thing. I don't know. I haven't even been on OnlyFans. I don't subscribe to any of it. I just have heard, you know, about it existing. But also, I follow this one burlesque dancer who has one, and she said people do a lot of stuff on there that's not sexual, like it's gotten this reputation of like porn, but people do it's just subscripted content, and that can be anything you want. But I'm like, these girls over here selling dirty panties and foot pictures and making money, being where the money resides. I'm like, well, what am I doing wrong? Okay, reading freaking law, being in law school, man, it's not where the money resides. It's not. It's not. It's not. Okay, let's see. Ooh. I'm not really good at makeup. I wish I was. I kind of suck. Ah. Anyway, the yes, do it. Oh, Carla Sims, you're new. I haven't met you before. Nice to meet you. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, the OnlyFans thing. I mean, I'm still thinking about it because at the end of the day, I've been applying for jobs. You guys know how terrible it is to apply for jobs, right? Y'all all have been there. Where like, ooh, that's perfect. I love it. I really want that job. That seems like I'd be great at that. Oh, the company seems cool. Oh, it's part-time and it fits in with my schedule. Everything like, is aligning. Let me apply. So you spend the time to optimize your cover letter and your resume to have those like key things, and you never hear back. Like nothing. I'm like, can we make it a rule for at least get a, hey, we appreciate your application, but we have already filled the position or something, some kind of update. You're just left in limbo. That sucks. Who is this? Shut up. Like trying to apply for jobs. It's like, dang. I mean, if you don't like know people, then even the kids I was I keep calling them kids. The people I was hanging out with yesterday, they all go to USF law school, but they're in the JD program. And they were talking about, because we have like a college and careers, they were kind of giving me the lowdown of like the law field, like people who are actually in the legal field and actually want to be lawyers, not me, who's like some kind of fraud. Not a fraud. I'm just like I don't know how I got here. Anyway, he was talking about how our college and careers team or department, they don't have the connections like that. They only have stuff for public service work, and like, anyone can get a job in public service, no shade. It's more like they need people, you willing to work your ass off for the greater good, then we got you. Sure, let's do it. But the whole like big law firms or something, not that I want to do that, but just hearing them talk about how they do super well in school, they work really hard. And like the girl who I met up with, and she like arranged our little gathering yesterday. She's like from what I observed, the smartest in the class, like always seems active, participating, things like that, so she actually like cares. And the fact, I mean, she's working, of course, but like the fact that it's her and someone else similar to that complaining about the prospects, even though they're like really serious students, it just shows like school is really not necessarily the way to go. Like you have to have connections. If you don't have a network, your network is your net worth. Because you're going to be like slaving at school and just putting your head to the books all day and all night to get the grades, it doesn't really matter. Like me and Corinne were talking about that because um she dropped out of Fudan like a year before she finished, right? And she was doing her master's in economics. And I was telling her about like, oh yeah, I was thinking of dropping out of school, but I'm not. But like, let me vent and ask you like how did that happen for you? How did that work? And she was like, yeah, and I've never showed any. Oh, she said that her master's listed on LinkedIn just as pending, just as pending. And I'm like, yeah, like if I were to drop out of school, I could just put pending, or I could just put like the year. And because I'm like, does anyone ask to see your degree? I've never had to show my degree. My degree sits right up there on that top shelf collecting dust. Nothing else. No one has ever asked to physically see. The only time I've had to show my degree is it was applying for school. You know, they just take your word from it. Okay, she went there. Like, are they gonna call the school and confirm anything? No. You think people do that? Ha! Please. No. But look at this. So I think my cousin got me this. I don't even know what to do with all this. Like, okay, I don't even know. Should I put on eyeshadow? Because I'm gonna wear glasses anyway. So I'm just gonna do my eyelashes, I think. Not lashes, but mascara. Should I try to do eyeshadow or no? I need a vote. I need y'all to vote. Eyeshadow or nah. Like I literally don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. I'd be like, and I also feel like makeup nowadays has gotten to be way out of my league for sure, because people do all that like the tutorials nowadays have all this sketching and contouring and resculpting your face and like the little highlight right here and then a highlight right there. I go with the tuna. I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do. I don't know. Like I bought my cousin bought me this, and I'm like, that's nice, but I don't know what to do with it. Do I just okay? I have a brush. I don't know which brush to use. Like this one? Okay. Do I put okay? Which one? Which color? I don't know. Okay, what is this? Let's see what this does. I can't even see it. I suck at makeup. But I like my eyes to be bare, so whatever. Okay, I voted. I'm not doing eyeshadow. That's overwhelming. But what was I talking about? I was talking about something. Oh, I was talking about like degrees and things like that. And like it's not what you know to, like my job that I had doing the PR thing, which was a freaking fabulous opportunity. Like doing what I did, if it had worked, it would have been awesome, but it didn't work. We know that. But like making my own schedule and my own goals and my own this and that and my own everything, making my own, like it's pretty awesome for someone who doesn't have any experience and isn't in the field. But I got that job through word of mouth, through word of mouth. Like, it wasn't a direct connection. It actually kind of was actually. So my friend, oh no, at Fudan, I was voted secretary of the Professional International Students Association. Yes, PISA. And this is how I met one of my really good friends, Vessie. She was the president, and we would have like intern job listings, and we would do workshops, career workshops on how to make your resume, or some kind of like panel discussions, these type of events. And what was I going to say? So I was doing that, and I think I stopped doing it the last year of Fudan because I was really busy and no one really cared anymore. um, anyway, she messaged me one day from one of the listings and was like, "Oh my God, I think you would be perfect for this." And it was like the PR communications thing, where you uh, write content, you organize events, you do this, da 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 da, da, blah blah blah, anyway. And I just took her word for it and said, "All right, let me try that. I wasn't even looking for a job, to be honest. I was thinking I was going to go and continue at Fudan to get a master's, but I didn't get accepted to the program that I was going to do, tourism management. Like, what? What is going on? That was so weird. Anyway, she was like, "Oh, I think you would be perfect for this." And it was just random. Like, I didn't ask her, "Can you find me a job?" or "Hey, I'm looking for jobs. Be on the lookout for me." Something like that. Like, nope. She just messaged me one day and had a link and was like, "Girl, I think you would be good at this. I think this is perfect for you." And I was like, and I barely looked at it. And I just said, "Okay, I'll apply." So I went and dusted off the old resume, updated it and everything. Didn't think anything would happen. I was just like, "Sure, I trust you." I don't even think I looked at the job description. Like, not really, not in detail. But what was I going to say? Anyway, then I got a call or a email from the CEO, the boss who I was beefing with after. But he was like, "Oh, hey, saw your resume. Sound cool. How about an interview?" And I was like, "Okay, I'm not looking for a job, but I can practice my interview skills." All right, let's do that. And then I did the interview, and I actually really liked what they were working on, and I liked the location. I liked everything. I liked a lot. So, and I just didn't have any experience, right? But me and my boss like really hit it off, Like, how do you say that more professionally? Hit it off? Because that sounds like lovers. We don't know. I don't want to make it sound like he was flirting with me. He wasn't. Very respectable guy. But I'm just saying, like, we like got along, you know? And he was like, "Okay, you don't have any experience. You don't know what you're doing. That's fine. I don't know what I'm doing either. How about I'll give you this thing and you make me a communications plan and bring it to me on Monday or present it to me on Monday." And I was like, "All right, sure." I don't know how many days like in between that was. Maybe that was a week or something, if that. And so I Googled communication plan template. What is a communication plan? You know, how to whatever. And made a little, slide deck PowerPoint thing and presented it to him, and he was like, "Okay, great, cool. That's perfect. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, let's move this forward. I want you to meet with my CFO," which was my other boss. And because he's like, "You passed this one. Now the ultimate test is the CFO test." And I was like, "All right, let's meet with the CFO." So I met with the CFO, and it's so funny because like his first impression was a very like stern, dry dude, right? And they're all Dutch, mind you. And I felt like I'm like cracking jokes, and it's just flatlining. And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "This guy hated me." I was like, "This guy really hates me." But you know what? It was funny because um, he asked me like, oh, is there anything you want to know? Anything you want to, like towards the end of the interview, anything you want to, ask me or something, any questions you have? I said, yeah, how can I own some shares? I was like, I was like, how I get some shares? I want some shares. How I get some? And he was like, I know he was flabbergasted by the question. He was like, this bitch just asked me about the shares. But like in a good way. In a good way. He was like, okay. And he was like, well, we have like a you should start your I'm trying to start my own business, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, just starting a business and just being like, let's go, girl. Figure it out. Eat the ramen noodles, even though like luckily I can live with my parents, so I do have some time to figure things out, you know. But my parents don't give me money. So I'm not used to like, well, I used to. When I was in China, they used to give me money, like, you know, a couple $100 here and there. But like a couple $100 in China, like I could, especially when I was at Fudan, I could stretch that out, you know. um, anyway, so I asked him about the shares, and he said, "Oh yeah, we got some kind of program. You gotta work here for XYZ amount of time." I was like, "Okay, because yeah, just so you know, I'm gonna want me some shares." And then when I left the interview, that's my cat. Izzy, can you go away? Can you hear her? Hold on, peoples. Izzy, go away. I know. Bye bye. Okay, sorry about that. She loves doing that. Y'all remember my old live streams on my other channel? Like she would always come around whenever I would start filming or doing anything, and just just meowing like, "Go away, please, please." She wants me to go downstairs and give her little snacks. They call it cat crack. Oh my gosh, random story. When I was working at Bank of America, there was this really eccentric black lady. I think she was kind of crazy, but girl was loaded, right? And she would come in to do these like large sum cashier's checks, like $80,000, $200,000, stuff like that, like cashier's check. I don't know what she was into, but and she wore like really, she was goals kind of, but like I want to be like that, but not as like kooky. She would wear some kind of like, okay, you know the dress that Beyonce wore in the hold up video where she's like smashing the car with the umbrella and the hydrant. Like she wore something like that, but it's way more like gaudy. And every time she'd come into the bank, like that was the only thing she wore. So one day I'm sitting down with this lady, and not only that, but she was like low key really rude. And she would always be like, "Oh, there's a mistake. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh." I'm like, "Bitch, there's not a mistake. I can't make mistakes like that. That's not like a little assumption. You know what I mean? Like I can't just press buttons and make mistakes. Like I will get fired and or go to jail if I make some kind of, you know what I'm saying?" So like we're extremely careful. Like I can't just willy-nilly a cashier's check. You need the supervisor to okay it and all that stuff. So we double check, triple check, quadruple check. There's no mistake. You're just being rude. Like you are just being rude. So anyway, I was sitting with her, and she was like telling me about her cat. Okay. And she said, "Oh, you know, my cat, he loves cucumbers." And I was like, "Oh, that's super random. How do you find out that a cat loves cucumbers? You feed him cucumbers?" She was like, "Oh, I mean, one day I put the groceries on the floor, you know, when I first came in, and then went and did something else, came back, and the cat was eating all the freaking cucumbers." And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. My cat, she only eats these cat treats, like And she goes, Temptations. And I'm like, yeah, how do you know? Because it's cat crack. I was like, I cracked up because it's cat crack. And I was like, dude, it's so true. That's all my cat eats is cat crack. So, and the way she said it was so funny. Like I'll never forget that random story. I don't know. That's what my cat just made me think of. This random shit. It's cat crack. Um. Anyway, I feel like I was talking about something before. I was talking about the job. So, oh, when I had left the interview, I was like, okay, that went awful. That went awful. Um, Let me just kind of pick myself back up because I did not have a good feeling about it. But turns out like I had aced the interview and he ended up like giving his stamp of approval to hire me. And I don't know. Another thing I want to talk about is salary negotiations and certain things about women. So my friend Sarah told me that men apply for jobs where they're only 60% qualified for. You know, if they hit 60 of the job description or whatever, they'll apply. Women do 80 to 90%. They only apply for jobs that they're 80 or 90% qualified to do. And that's really telling. Also, a guy I went on a date with, he told me, this is when I right before I started at Bank of America, he was like, "Oh, did you negotiate your salary?" And I was like, "No." Well, I'm dumb. I'm learning. He was like, "Oh, see, that's the thing. Women don't negotiate enough like they should." I'm like, "Damn, we really need to like take a class, not a class, get a lesson on how to negotiate a salary because it's not easy." Even my friend Corinne was talking about this. She's getting paid. She could be making 30,000 more a year than what she's currently making in the position that she's doing. I'm like, I don't want to be like that. Like, I want to be where the money reside, you know? I don't want to be getting shortchanged because they will, you know? They will shortchange you every time. But anyway, I wonder if it's time to take these out. What y'all think? Has it been enough time? You can keep these in for like 10 minutes, if that, and it's fine. But the longer, the better. I think my makeup is kind of done. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put on my lipstick. Wait, what else do I want? What else do I want? Mascara. Blush, darling. Yes, darling, blush. Okay, NARS blush. I do too much blush. You can't even see that. Like, look, makeup is a lie. Can you see that? Maybe it's because of the light. You know. Okay. Virtual date. What were we talking about? What were we even talking about? Oh, I think I was saying all that just to say that, like, to say what my train of thought just literally just left my mind. Okay, I was saying all that to say that, oh, you gotta like increase your network, like, you know, because that's all it comes down to. And like applying for jobs it's for the birds, okay? Because I hate it. It's so I'm sorry, I cannot see. Oh, message was retracted. What? Oh, Kiara, what'd you say? Why y'all be retracting the messages? It's all love here. Okay, let's see. Yep, your network is your net worth. It is. Okay. And I feel like we got the whole game wrong doing the schooling and stuff like that. Maybe I should just start my own business. But what kind of business should I start? I mean, I want to be my influencer business. My dream job is being. Thank you. You said it. I think all Kiaras are the same. Oh my gosh. I think you just came into the live stream, so you missed my rant about finding the rich man. Okay. Like the whole Marilyn Monroe thing. So I'll say it again. Basically, I was saying how people like make me feel like I'm immoral for wanting a man who is successful and well established and wealthy. Like, and Marilyn Monroe, she said, "Don't you know that a man being rich is like a girl being pretty? You might not marry a pretty girl. No, you might not marry a girl just because she's pretty, but my God, doesn't it help?" And I say, you're not going to marry a girl just because she's pretty, but you're going to marry a pretty girl. And that's how I feel about rich. I'm not going to marry a man just because he's rich, but I'm going to marry a rich man. You can do what you want. I do what I want. I do what I want. Yeah, because I'm like, I want a man who's chivalrous. Oh, and the matchmakers, they were like, she called me on Monday, or was that Monday? That was Tuesday. And she was like, is there anything you want to know or request? Or I said, the man needs to pay on the dates, all the dates, every single one, always, forever. And she said, I heard that. She said, yeah, you want a man who's chivalrous. Okay, that's not asking for too much. I was like, dang, the millennials or the like millennial minded people, they be having us think that like accepting, like having standards is bad, you know? Like, I don't get it. I mean, it's like, why would you not want to have someone who treats you well? And, like, that's not the only requirement for me. That's like the minimal. Yes, the minimal requirement. Why do I want to be with someone who ain't got no money and ain't trying to like spoil me? I want to be spoiled. I'm just not asking for too much. Now, is it Kiara? Fellow Kiaras out there. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hair. Okay, hair. Let's see. What are we going to do? So, this is how the curls come out. Let me put these things away. And then we sculpt. Sculpturation. And brush out. Okay. So, I'm taking a really long time to do this. Usually I don't take this long. I don't have my glasses on, so I gotta come really close. Pretty. Thank you. Okay, so we gotta sculpt. Now to sculpt, you need, they call these like duckbill clips or alligator clips or something. Some of those. Some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that. What was that thing where someone was talking about that they have summer teeth, some of this way, some of that way? I'm sorry, I talked to myself too much. Okay. So you can do this without the brush, but I'm gonna use, and then the brush I'm using doesn't have any like those little boots on the end, the little bulbs. Like no, we don't like that. So you can just gently comb it and like shape it how you want. Sometimes it just like falls into place on its own. So you can do like that way. Ooh, can you see that? That's kind of like a 60s thing. I think I like that. I might just wear this to the date. Just dress it up a little bit. Okay. And then I want to have it behind my ear. Maybe put like a clip or something. But let's get this. Okay. And then my favorite hairspray, Aussie. Y'all can keep Got To Be. Y'all can keep her. And I don't even think I'm going to need the clips. Spray, 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 spray your life. Spray your life. Okay. I think this side is done. If you really want to, lock it into place, let them know what's what, put the clip. But I'm not going to put the clip. Whatever. Okay. Now, other side. Let me put this away. Let me put the top out of the way. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do for this side? Let's see. Because I want them to be. Ooh. 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 Okay. I think that pretty much worked. I'm going for that, Jackie Kennedy kind of thing, I guess. Spray, spray, spray. Spray, 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 spray. Spray, spray. Okay. Now, for the top. What are we going to do with the top? Okay. Actually, I need to do this in my mirror. Let me move this a little bit so you can kind of see better. Okay, let's see. So for the top, let us see. Should I do like a bang? Hold on. Oh, it was my birthday yesterday. I turned 20. Can I get a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Kiara Preston. Happy birthday. Feliz. I was going to say Feliz Navidad. That's Christmas. What day was yesterday? The 12th? March 12th. Happy birthday and many more. You have joined the 20 gang. How does it feel to be 20? You feel different? Shangri Kwai La. You do need Shangri Kwai La. How does it feel to be 20? Because, 20. I don't even remember being 20, dude. I don't even remember being 27. Because I'm 28 at this point. 28. No, I feel the same exactly. Age is just a construct. It is just a construct. You are however you feel. You're sad? Why? Talk to me. I'm here. I'm listening. Or reading. I'm reading. But I don't have my glasses on. Okay. Should I do like this, or should I do something else? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with the top? So I'm trying to see if I should do like an S wave, or keep it like that. Let me see. It's all about just taking your time, doing it right. I think this is like the easiest hairstyle ever, but the money resides with the brush out, and then the sculptation. So maybe put a clip. This is so awkward. I can't believe I have a date, y'all, and not just a date, a virtual date from a matchmaker. What? Because I am going to be where the money resides, okay? That's what I said. I said, if I pay for this stuff, at least, guys are serious, and they're really trying to settle down or have a wife. I don't know what I want to do with the front. Kiara, you didn't answer. It's so funny to talk to people that's name is Kiara. I have met other Kiaras in my life, but it's very rare for me to come across a Kiara. So, forgive me. But Kiara, why are you sad? You didn't tell us why you're sad. We're trying to figure it out. It's your 20th birthday. It's your 20th birthday. You should be happy. You're young. We're all young. You're fabulous. Oh my God, you had your family. You might have missed the earlier part of the live stream. I told you how much I can't stand my trifling brothers, but oh, what happened with the family? Do you live with the family? Oh, what happened? Tell us. Maybe this is what you need right now, some support. We are here to support you. I don't know, I don't really like the front. I hope you're not experiencing any abuse, man. That's not cool. My brothers, they just trifling. They're not like abusive. They're more like neglectful, if you ask me. Where the what? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Okay, what y'all think? I think I'm done. It's just what I'm just gonna do. And I'll add a little bit more hairspray. Maybe I can have my date without my glasses, since I'm at home anyway, and I'm gonna be on my computer. And I'll just have the background looks okay, right? It's like I'm gonna make my bed, but I think it's a cute enough background to have a virtual date. Yeah, I don't know where else I'm gonna do it. Where the money reside. See, don't I look like a rich housewife? Like, what was that one? What's it called? Whatchamacallit? TikTok or viral video where people were approaching people with like nice cars and asking them what they do. And one lady was like, I'm a wife. She was like, I'm a wife. And I said, that's what you do. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be a wife and start my own businesses. Thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet of you, Kiara. I hope you're feeling better. We just want to be supportive, okay? My nails look really janky. It looks okay from far away, but up close, you see the jank. Look at the jank. I tried. I'm really trying to do all of my own beauty stuff. I don't want to be paying people to do my nails anymore because that's a lot of money. It's so expensive out here. She said I'm a professional housewife, as it should be. I have a friend who's a professional housewife, and her husband don't want no kids, so she ain't gotta be barefoot and pregnant in these streets. And she said she asks him all the time, like, "Are you sure you don't want a kid? You sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm sure. It's just us." And I'm like, and he is a workaholic. He loves to work, and she don't have to, huh? Period, poo. And they live a nice, comfortable life in San Francisco, and she's able to just be her for a living, do things she likes to do, learn new hobbies. Well, she has discovered that she wants to get into mental health. So she's going to be going back to school. But yeah, she doesn't have to. She decided to do that. And I'm like, I'm not going to be winning the lottery anytime soon. My lottery has to be the man that I choose. Like one quote that I've love. I don't remember who said this to me, but they were like, I think it was this friend Sarah, actually, the housewife. She said, and then Kiara, this is for you. You only choose one family member, and that's your significant other. Like you have complete autonomy for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't choose your mom. You don't choose your dad, your grandparents, your siblings. You don't choose any of that. You don't even choose your children. Your children are going to turn out however they're going to turn out. You don't have any choice in the matter. The only choice you have is your spouse or your significant other. So choose wisely, choose wisely. Because that whole I hate my family thing, you can find you a nice husband who's going to take you all out of it, okay? You better watch Cinderella. I love that movie. Did you guys watch it? The one with the Brandy? And the realest love in all the world. My favorite quote. Can I use this quote on merchandise? Are they going to sue me for copyright infringement. My favorite quote from there is, impossible things are happening every day. Like I don't know, that song really lifts my spirit. So Kiara, if you go watch that movie or listen to that song, I don't know, I always feel good after that. Like, impossible for a friend, no, 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 no. Like, I love it. And doing it like this, things are happening every day, you know? Impossible. Impossible. Oh, and I love the song where she's like, I'm a do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm a do-do-do-do-do-do. That movie is so inspirational. Oh my God. I am watching it again tonight. Like, that movie lifts my soul. It's the best movie ever made. Beautiful black girl, Asian man, Whoopi Goldberg, Whitney Houston, Bernadette Peters. Okay, y'all know who Bernadette Peters is? She played the evil stepmom. Gorgeous. She still looks good. That lady looked good. Like, breathtaking. Like, hasn't aged a day. And right, what song was? Oh, I'm a do 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 do. I'm a do do do. I'm a. I said this. If I could sing, it would be over for. Like, it would be over. Okay, we are so. Oh, I'm like your big sister. We have like the same name. Sister from yes, we can be sisters, okay? Cause we are sisters. That's kind of why I really like my YouTube. I'm starting to appreciate it because I feel like I look at live streams and it's so many people on there. And it's like, well, how are you ever gonna like know people? You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of want to start a Facebook group. I think I already started one. Let me see. I did start a Facebook group. Groups. Your groups. Okay, so if you want to join my Facebook group, it is it's the Kiara Dice Tribe. There we go. So just go in there, and I don't post anything on it, but like I'm gonna change that. I feel like I want to maintain a community, you know, even if I get more popular, I don't want to forget, like, I have my little sister Kiara. I've got like Cherryman Gaming, Michaela. If I didn't mention your name, sorry. It's like, I can't mention everybody. I'm just talking off the top of my head. I'm saying, like, I love getting to know my audience. Like, if there were 1,000 people on here right now, I would be I would be overwhelmed. I would be like, where do I start? You know, I don't even know. So I'm appreciative of my little tribe. Okay, we are like, what do they say? Jesus, Hitler had millions of followers. Jesus only had 12. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, and then another movie I'm gonna recommend. Please watch Hello Dolly. Please watch it. That movie was goals. Like, she was just like, she saw this man that she wanted, and she just kind of low-key manipulated him into falling in love with her. Kind of did that. She low-key was like orchestrating a bunch of stuff, and I was like, yes, ma'am. That's how it was. She was like, I want him. He got the money. Okay, he's a little grouch, but I'm a sassy, sexy woman. I'll like, you know, what is it? Oil him up, kind of like loosen him up a little bit. And she did. And she got her man. And they're happily rich in love. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be, where the money resides. Okay. Yes. It's on Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus. I've watched it like 2 or 3 times in the last couple of days because I really love that movie. Another movie that I love is Legally Blonde. Love that movie. That is one of my favorites. She like, because I've always really related to that one because her being in law and just kind of being in law by chance, you know. Wait, I'm trying to grab something. Yeah, and then another movie that makes me happy. I have Disney, but watch Hello Dolly. Okay, and then another movie that makes me really happy is The Princess and the Frog. I don't care what anyone says. Fucking love that movie. Like, I cry every time I see that movie. Every time. Because I want me a Prince Naveen. You know, Prince Naveen well, he didn't not have money. He did have money. He just was cut off. You know. So why can't I find me a Prince Naveen? Yes, okay. And I always cry at the song Almost There, because I just always felt like that when I was in school. It was like, I'm almost there. You know, I was like, you're almost there. Almost there. And I love the song, I think it's called Down in New Orleans or something. Down in New Orleans. Grab your paintbrush, we're painting the town. I love that movie, and I love the villain, Dr. Facilier. I'm like, yes, that voice that he has. I was 8 when that came out. Oh, cute. Did you like it then, or did you start liking it later? Because I love the movie from the first time, and I always got like such bad, whatever, reputation because she turns into the frog, which, I mean, valid. I mean, facts. It is pretty annoying that the black girl has to turn into a flippin' frog for the whole movie. But I'm sorry, I love that movie still. Like, whatever. If we want our princess, we'll just watch Brandy. Brandy is a black girl the whole movie. So, yeah. Apparently they're gonna do some kind of like, I had a Princess and the Frog birthday party. Oh, you should have another one. You should have a Princess and the Frog birthday day today, because today's your birthday. Yesterday was your birthday. Have a Princess and the Frog get together. Wear something green and watch Princess and the Frog for your birthday. And then you'll feel happy. Another movie that makes me happy. You had the bed sheets. Oh, that's cute. Another thing that makes me happy, or movie. Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. I'm such a sap. Like, I can't watch things that are too like adult. Like, I need to watch just feel good movies. I'm like, life is just too scary as it is. And so I'm very like picky when it comes to content movies. I'm like, I can't do scary. I can't do like thought provoking and stuff. Like, no, too much. I love me some Queen Latifah too. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. In that movie, she goes to flipping Czech Republic, like, and that's just how I want to live my life. Like, you know how she ends up just, what's it called? What was it? Was where like cashing in all her bonds or something, and it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna spend my money and live my best life. What? First class? Give me the first class. I mean, and that one that had the good first class, not the ghetto first class, like United. You know, United ghetto. She was on a good airline where they gave her the I don't know, the turkey. They always come out with like this big turkey or like lobster or champagne and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that's one of my feel good movies. I watch it as often as I can because it just makes me happy, and it makes me say like, you know what? I can tackle the world. That's how I feel after I watch that movie. And it makes me want to say, you know what? If I ever had to just leave, it would be fine. Like, get away from it all. Start anew. I mean, Carey, you are 20 now. You might need to start over. You might just need to, you know, make a run for it, girl. Book a one-way flight and see what happens. It might work. You never know. She literally lives her life with no hesitation. She was living her best life. And then got some LL Cool J. I feel like LL Cool J, I don't know what it is about him. I think he's really attractive, but what am I trying to say? He seems like very sleazy. Like he just be talking like, like chill, my guy. Chillax. You know? Oh yeah, the travel restrictions. Okay, take your time. Stack your coin. Stack your coin if you can. I know. That's whew. Oh, are you guys gonna get the vaccine? I am. Like when people ask me, what do you think about the vaccine? I'm like, do you know how many flipping vaccines I've had? I don't know what's in that shit. I don't care. I don't ask. I have been shot up by I'm in China, and when I went to Africa, like I got all kinds of vaccines. Y'all are not concerned. You know, when you talk about like what happened? What was the guy saying? Oh, you don't know what's in it. You don't know what the blue. I said, what do you know that is? Do you know what's in anything? This. I don't know what the hell is in it. Freaking Taco Bell. I don't know what Dr. Pepper. I drink Dr. Pepper all the time. Wine all the time. I don't know what's in it. I have no idea. Could be rat poisoning in there. I don't know. I don't ask. You don't ask about anything else. Why start now? You don't care. You just want to be defiant and annoying. That's it. That's all you want to do. Oh my god, I'm having a relapse of the conspiracy theory guy. Not a relapse. I mean like rehash. Like thinking about that. That's who I'm venting to. Because yeah, I haven't spoken to him in like 6 months. I blocked him from everything. It was a block party. Remember someone said that on the live stream. It was a block party. But I'd be like, you don't even care. You're literally over here doing cocaine and taking Xanax on FaceTime with me. Yes, I kid you not. That was the day I blocked him. But you care about what's in the vaccine. You don't. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it personally. I don't care. Even if 100% people eating Cheetos, all don't get me started on the damn Cheetos because I'm like, you guys don't care. What? Whoa! What about? It's like you just want to get on people's nerves. That's all you want to do. Just if you want to just get on people's nerves, just say that. Just say that. Like no one cares about what they consume because I'm like, if you really were about that life, like, oh, I only consume things where I know what's in it, then you would literally have to make everything yourself. I don't see you living off the grid, you know, in a freaking, I don't know, growing your own crops and stuff like that. No. I don't see that. You're not doing that. You don't care. You just want to get on people's nerves. Ugh. Ugh. Well, the vaccine came out so quickly. I'm like, yeah, do you see how quickly things could happen? If there's funding, that's because people were funding it and people were incentivized like crazy, just like the space race, you know? Like if we actually put our minds and resources to our problems, because all the solutions in life exist. They all exist for sure. You know, it's just we don't implement them, or you know what I mean? We wait till it's way too flippin' late and someone's like, oh, Bill Gates predicted the pandemic. I'm like, no, he freaking didn't. He literally anyone with a brain can tell you the likelihood of a deadly virus coming is pretty high because we're dumb and we don't really put in proper whatever. We don't have like the proper whatever the means is. That's like saying, oh yeah, maybe one day there'll be an earthquake. Like, yeah, we're on Earth. Like, duh. It's not like he said, oh, 2020. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, Rona. Whatever. It's all good. Whatever. I think, I don't know. I don't think I'll be right. So annoying. It's like, if you're worried about a vaccine, tell me You can't. Then there's a door. Because you can't. You cannot tell me. And then also, the same people, like, watch them get sick. Get sick. Who are you going to go to? You are going to buy things. I need to find my blender. From Pfizer. Things manufactured by them. And what's Moderna, all them, like, you know what I mean? You're gonna use all that stuff. Try to get sick and then tell me you're gonna go to like get acupuncture for coronavirus. You're not gonna do that. Leave me alone. Please do leave me alone. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna go to the hospital where they're using all kinds of medical equipment and substances, and you're gonna just take it because you're sick, and no one likes to be sick. And as much as I like Eastern medicine and stuff like that, it probably doesn't. A lot of it doesn't help. You know, you're gonna do the Western, whatever vaccine and all that stuff. So just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Do you do that if you're not in a fight, but in a debate? It's like, I'm not gonna debate with you about something that's common sense. Like, they're like, oh, they want to put a tracker in us. Why? When I told my dad that, my dad be like, they don't give a fuck about us. Oh, you ain't nobody. They want to control us. I'm like, it's not that easy to control people. First of all. Second of all, you have had a tracker on you ever since you bought a freaking smartphone. Like, that is what they are. They're trackers. What do you think? Okay, they listening. And not only that, let me just say this. What I find annoying as hell. Y'all are so, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about the conspiracy theorists, y'all. Y'all are so like hell bent on like the Illuminati and the government listening and watching and reading and so. I'm like, do you realize no one cares? Let me tell you why. Edward Snowden literally told us, them niggas watching. They watching, they reading, they listening, they doing it all. They selling, they buying, information. People, wake up. He literally told us. Everyone was like, so? Like, y'all don't care? Y'all don't care. Just live your life. That's what I do. I'm like, if they're listening, all right, hey. They're probably on the live stream like, yeah, that's true. We are listening, but we really don't give a fuck because you don't have anything. You are just a number. You is just a people. Okay, there's 8 billion people. 8 billion. No one cares. Watching you, why? I don't know. Watching you, like, watching Bridgerton, okay? That's all you're doing. You're sitting on, you're a gamer or something like that. Like, like, why are we gonna sit here and watch this stuff? We know what you're doing. We know what you buy. We know this. Like, it's not that deep. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to live stream for another 10 minutes, 12 minutes till 5 o'clock. Because I forgot I got a date. Got a date. Oh my God. I'm so nervous about it. I'm actually really nervous. I don't know if I should like drink. I said I wasn't going to drink on the date because I want to be fully sober. I drank a lot last night and got a little bit obnoxious. You know me, y'all know me, got a little bit obnoxious. I was over here like, you ain't gonna buy me no drinks. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I gotta do better. You know what? The first, what is it? Something like that. What is it? Like, you got to admit that you have a problem. Whatever. The first way to get help or whatever is you got to. Oh, apparently Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez split. Huh. And someone put. They really had Jennifer Lopez sing at the inauguration. This world is dumb. Like, it's all so. This is me and my dad talk like this all the time. I was like, this is just so stupid. Like, he's like, life is fucking dumb. He's so dumb. Did she sing that? I didn't watch the inauguration. I'm sorry. I just don't care. Like, I was like, all right, well, okay, Trump's out. Cool. I don't know. Politics really just it does. I voted. I played my part. I filled in my little bubble. I put it in the mailbox. Absentee ballot. I did my part. What? Wait. She's saying that? I hate them. They had Jennifer Lopez sing that at the. I can't. I can't. Everybody was booked and busy. I don't know. Everybody must have been booked and busy because must have been booked and busy. I can't. I am astounded. Have y'all seen that movie Hustlers with her? I don't get the appeal of J-Lo. I just don't get it. I don't have anything against her, but I know she did Ashanti all wrong. Anyway, but what was I gonna say? Something about J-Lo. Oh, her movie Hustlers. I haven't seen it, but I just don't think it just doesn't look well casted to me. Like, why is J-Lo trying to be like a gangsta? I don't know. Remember that I only like one of her songs that I can. Well, I think I've liked more than one of her songs, but the one that I remember, my love don't cost a thing. Do you wanna give me a sheet? Yeah, when I got my I don't know the words. Even if you were broke, my love don't cost a thing. Yeah, when I do. Yeah, see, if J-Lo can become a pop star, why can't I? Don't be fooled that I got. I'm still. You say, have a little, now I have a lot. Never know where I'm gonna know where I came from the Bronx. The Bronx. I don't know anything about the Bronx. I don't know anything. Oh, this guy's kind of cute. Okay. See, I like Coffee Meets Bagel, but I can't like. Thank you. I feel the same way because Mariah was like, who? They couldn't have got Mariah. Okay, I love Mariah Carey. Now she's a legend. I have nothing negative to say her. She was on MTV Cribs and these giant stilettos on her elliptical. Legend. She had to come up. Okay, she was with some dude, even though he was like kind of abusive. Tommy Mottola. I don't know. It's a sad love story, but anyway, legendary. Mariah. Don't say anything negative about Mariah. No, we don't subscribe to that. We don't do that. Nope. I'm trying to think of a Mariah song off the top of my head that I want to sing for y'all. My favorite Mariah Carey song. Okay, I want to give you guys a minute to guess what's my favorite Mariah Carey song. I'll wait. I'll give it like 30 seconds or something like that. Then if I don't see anything, nobody can say boo about. They can't. Okay, what's my favorite Mariah song? Well, one of my favorite Mariah songs. But this song I used to listen to all the time. And maybe, Kiara, you can listen to it too because it makes me happy. Okay, no one has put a suggestion. Fine. Okay, good. No, my favorite is got me feeling emotions deeper than I've ever dreamed of. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite. I feel it. I can't. You can't sing a Mariah Carey song. That's so annoying. I'm like, J-Lo song, anybody can sing, but that bitch can't sing. Like, it's talking. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. That's how it sounds. Used to have a little, now I have a lot, But what's her name? Mariah be like, treated me kind, sweet destiny, carried me through admiration. Like, from waiting for me, you took so long. Still I believe. And I was whatever will find me eventually. Something like that. I had a vision of love. She writes all her music too, huh? No way. Girl, okay, like I said, you can't touch me right now. Y'all really, 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 really better never, ever, ever even come near. That's why we don't know her, because Mariah really has to have the talent and the penmanship ability. And you telling me J-Lo I always hated. I always hated that people was like that J-Lo was known for having booty. Cause I'm like, I don't know. I'm not really an ass person, but I never noticed anything out of the ordinary. It was like, ooh, a J-Lo butt, like J-Lo. I'm like, what? Who? What? J-Lo is she's just a fraud. Oh, girl, she is a fraud. Total fraud. No, total fraud. She wrote, 15 minutes. I even forgot about that song. How did I forget about that song? Why am I getting a friend request from my flipping dad? What? That's weird. I don't know. I don't trust that. That's weird. Maybe his Facebook. I don't know. I got a friend request from my dad. What? Okay. I don't know. Ignore that. What was I saying? We were talking about Mariah. I forgot about that song. All I want for Christmas is you. And she's still making money off it. Number one Christmas song for the last 25 years. Say something, J-Lo. What you got? Nothing. What? Name it. Okay. Didn't she have no, that's Shakira. That's Shakira I'm thinking of. Didn't she have like a really like popular top 40 international song? The only one I can think of is la 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 la. Tonight we gonna get on the floor, which is stolen, huh? Generational wealth on that song. That one song, Monroe and Morocco. They'll never need for anything, ever. Is she still with Oh, that's why we started talking about J-Lo, because I said her and what's his name broke up. Okay, isn't Mariah with like a background dancer or singer or something? Let me look that up. Mariah Carey boyfriend. Oh, I remember. Oh, legend. She got with the billionaire and then made him pay her for wasting her time. Legend. Who y'all could never. Mariah. Well, let me see. I'm like a boyfriend. Okay, so she's still with this dude, right? The background dancer, or he's like a I mean, but like, do you even need a rich man? Like when you're Mariah, I guess I would think he's cute. Yeah, he's cute. Oh, they broke up? What? I'm confused. Anyway. Okay, y'all. It's been fun. It's 5:00. I got 30 minutes to get ready for my date. I gotta change my clothes. But you guys did my little somewhat get ready with me. Did my hair. How do y'all think? I mean, what do you... Oh, no, I don't speak English. 你们觉得怎么样？好看吗？漂亮吗？ And I will be keeping y'all updated. I'm going to do live streams more often, at least until school's over, because I do not feel like filming and editing and doing any of that stuff. I don't want to be bothered. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bye. See y'all next time. Okay. End stream. Bye. Momoda.